Tonight, I'm also making another promise to protect Americans from government tyranny. As your president, I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency. Do you know about that? Ooh. I didn't know you know so much. I'm very, well, New Hampshire, very smart people. Very current. You know what they're doing. Such a currency would give a federal government, our federal government, the absolute control over your money. They could take your money, you wouldn't even know it was gone. This would be a dangerous threat to freedom, and I will stop it from coming to...
Let's talk this video of Trump talking about a CBDC. I think Trump will be, as I've stated in other videos, the next president of the United States. I think it'll almost be like many people in the public will be begging him to come back. They are going to crash they're going to crash the currency, I believe. It's already in a collapse. And they are going to hand it to Trump collapsed. Because they want him to be the guy that has to bring in the central bank digital currency for the conservative Christians. I think that it's going to be, as far as Mr. Trump's concerned, it's going to be the biggest challenge of his life. He stood up for different things on his journey, good, bad, or ugly. It doesn't really matter. What matters to me is the character of who he is. He had to stand up when everything was telling him to lay down. He's had to stand up all the way through this. Whether guilt or innocence to me is irrelevant. It shows character that he could stand. And I think that this test that's coming, it's not really a test, but what's coming is everything that's happened, Mr. Trump, is for what's coming. And you have been refined, you have been reshaped, remade, redefined for what lies ahead of you. Your greatest challenge is going to be to stand against what they are going to present to you as a collapsed currency and the central bank digital currency. It's going to make a lot of sense to you. The people around you are going to try to present it as a lot of sense, that you must go down that path. And I think ultimately when your term is finished, it will go down that path, but you are going to be a stay in that. How you do that, well, you've got some very intelligent men around you that are going to be able to figure something out there. I think that in an ideal world, if it was great, you could have trials for treason, not you, but the people around that are in the US administration and government and leadership, who are actually globalists and working for the World Economic Forum and such. They are not working for the best interests of the American people. They are traitors. They are fifth columnist traitors. And I think what you're going to find is, as you come in and are handed a currency that's collapsed, and the pressure that's going to be on you to obey. We have countries like Sweden that are pulling out of the Agenda 2030 for the World Economic Forum. But ultimately, I think the ace that's up the sleeve of these evil globalists is to collapse the currency. They have the power to do it. And when they collapse the global currency, it will force countries like Sweden, when everybody around them is in that agenda, they won't be able to stand against it. So it's all just a dog and pony show, really. But Mr. Trump, America is different. America is something solid and strong. They need America if they're going to rule the world. So you're going to have to stand against, you've already stood against, but you're really going to have a rage of these people and against you to take a central bank digital currency. Like I say, it'll be hard for you to know who's with you and who's not, but I think there'll be men around you who are of the Spirit of God that you need to listen to, who are going to tell you that is somebody who is not of the right spirit. Because a lie is not words, a lie is a spirit. And when you get somebody around you who's lying, for me, I discern their spirit. I don't listen to their words. And when you discern their spirit, you know, because you can say words that seem truthful while you're lying. And you're an intelligent man. Mr. Trump knows that. So anyway, yes, it's going to be trying times. He's going to be handed a mess and told that you have no other option. But he does. And he's going to be able to, I believe, hold this off for his term. And that's why we are going to see a move of God. And for me, it'll be what was the Paramount Theatre in Boston as part of that. Now I know Emerson College owns that. But I guess somebody's going to have to get that off Emerson College, aren't they? So, God bless.